Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. It has been quite some time. As you can see, we're sitting in the boat with my good buddy Michael here. So we just had a little experience ourselves getting this thing in the water here. So we actually dumped this thing off a beach onto the ice into the water, and I'll show a few little clips of that. But we're out here on the mighty Mississippi River. We're chasing after some walleyes today. Hopefully we can get it done. It is very early in the season. The water is extremely cold and most of the river is still frozen, but we got out and we're gonna see if we can catch some walleyes today. So if you guys are interested in booking a trip with me out here on the mighty Mississippi River, we'll be running some trips out here in March in, of course, the big Vexus boat. So you guys won't have to be sitting in this little guy here, but this is what we had to slide across the ice, and let's get after it. Should we turn it around? We don't have to spin the boat around. You know what I mean? Put the nose in first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got some open water right here. We're gonna get her in. Yeah, I might need cleats for this, brother. I can't keep up with you. Don't fall in. Yeah, there we go. All right, as you can see, we got plenty of ice out here, but we are floating on open water and we're gonna head out. All right, well, we are en route. All right, well, we just side scanned through an area here and we did just find a nice school of fish. So we're gonna try to get out there. You know, your boy's gonna start with the old minnow today. Don't at me, please. But Michael's gonna throw some hair and we're gonna see how it goes. I already got a jig tied on for a minnow. So that's what's going on here. Yeah, that's the one I seen earlier, dude. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, dude, he dropped it, bro. Dude, it was in his mouth. Dude. Are you dead? All right, we are on smallmouth.
Fucking giant.
That's what we came out here for, ladies and gentlemen. Bass fishing. That's all. There we go. All right, we just got out to the next spot. A lot of fish on the screen. Vibes are high. Ham sandwiches in hand.
A little bit slower, bro.
And Michael says this is the spot.
Slower, a little bit slower.
Slow down, slow down. Sorry, yeah. Michael thinks all these are walleyes, but he's not actually a guide. He is on.
What a nice fish. That's a good one. Oh yeah, baby.
Whip that thing.
It's a better fish.
Just had a bust out here. What is going on, dude? That's a giant.
Motherfucker laid.
We're on him now, bud. I have one chasing me.
Hooked up, baby. Nice. Digging.
Nah.
One chasing me. Bam.
Seen it turn on the perspective.
Pretty better fish now.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right. All right, we're hooked up. Be all right. This is a light rod, but
Looks like a good fish.
yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. We'll
Not
take them.
bad.
We'll take them.
Boom, baby.
We'll take it,
Solid
baby.
26. Fuck yeah.
Here we go. We just had to find them. That is a nice one right there. Chunky little boy. On the old jig and minnow. Yep. Roast me in the comments, please. See you later. All right, well, we're finally, after a lot of screwing around today, checking different areas and ice conditions and busting open some of the launch area, we came to a spot where we knew there actually was some fish. We caught some out here a couple months ago, and you know, after they kind of that fall migration, they come into their winter holes, and we knew they were in here. So that's where we ended up. Michael's been begging to come here all day, but we finally made it here. I just told him, you know, we got to check off the list first, and yeah, there's some fish here. So hopefully we can scratch a few more out this evening and come up with a nice little bag of fish. Yeah. Guy. All right. A nice little Walter. Getting a little bag together here. Not a bad fish. See you later, buddy. All right, well, as you guys can probably tell, these fish are pretty lethargic here today. So jigging a minnow is definitely the way to go when these fish are still in kind of winter mode. You know, it's really not technically spring yet. And these fish really are not in the mood to eat quite yet. They're still in their wintering holes here. So good old classic jigging a minnow is definitely the way to go. And we're throwing a 1/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce with a fathead on it. So seems like the afternoons generally are normally better out here. You know, it's the warmest part of the day. So we got some fish on the screen. We're fishing kind of in some deeper holes here and see if we can't scratch a few more out before it gets dark.
That's what you thinking?
Fuck. Oh. They're turning on, boys.
It looks like a big one too.
Medium.
You sure?
Yeah. This is a light rod.
I'm gonna get the net.
Alright. You get the net, just in case.
Holy fuck, it's a walleye.
Oh, we are hooked up.
Holy Tortuga.
You know how to net, buddy?
No, I don't.
First time for everything.
There we go.
Little tub.
Jigging them in.
Little tub on the jig and minnow. Yeah.
Holy cow, maybe we should cast.
All right, check that out. Little tub, not bad. All right, back she goes. See you later, girl. Yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy. Megan?
That one nibbled at her a few times. Actually, it's not a bad one. Yeah, sure.
That's a good one.
Not a bad one, Mr. Showalter. My hands don't actually work, so that's good. That's a tubby. That's a tubby one. That's a tubby one. Thick. Look at that belly on that girl. Respawner, baby. Take a look at that. Chunk. Chunky monkey. I'll let this girl go. See you later.
What are you, 27?
All right, well, that was a pretty nice one there. That was a good fish, super thick. These fish are basically they're pre-spawn fish right now. It's February, so it's pretty early here, but they're gonna get even a little bit thicker, a little bit fatter, so it's gonna get good. We're catching a few fish here now that the sun's going down. We're just having a little bit of a sunset bite window here, and then a few scattered fish throughout the day. So we're gonna give her a few more minutes. I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes before the sun goes down. See if we can't scratch out one more here. There we go, another one. TRIKA 10X, it's a 7.3 light action. It's becoming one of my favorite little finesse rods. It's super sensitive. It's also just kind of fun fighting these fish on a ultralight, basically. A decent one there. Not a giant, a little smaller than the last couple, but nice healthy fish, that's for sure. I just grab this one and give her a little quick release. Not a bad one. Thick. The other one will go. All right, Michael's hooked up.
Nice Mississippi River walleye.
Boat flips only, baby.
That's a nice one.
On the old jig and minnow.
Boom. Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. See you later, Stinky.
I'm catching up. It was so weird. He bit it, but I didn't feel a damn thing.
Michael's hooked up. I was just eating my ham sandwich.
It might snap.
There you go.
There's a fatty. Jacob Sweary's my guy today. He's putting me on some fish. Man, you can't beat it. Look at that fat winter walleye there.
Beauty. All right, well, the sun has officially gone down. We had a little bit of a bite window there. We caught some pretty nice fish there. But this morning was definitely a grind. It's pretty typical when the weather is super cold still. A lot of times the fish don't really start to fire up till the afternoon. So once the weather gets a little bit warmer out in the afternoon, the water temperature rises just a little bit, and that seems to get some activity going. But like I said, we're still in winter mode here, but it's good to get out and see that there is still some fish plentiful around, and there's a few willing to bite, and the bite will only get better as time goes on. March is the absolute prime time to be out here, so if you're looking to book a trip on the Mississippi, March is a fantastic time to get on some big walleyes. So if you guys are interested in booking a trip, all my information will be down below, and I'll pop it up here on the screen as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you guys